Hey Leo, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. This is Earthchild Tarot. And for those of you who are existing subscribers, it's good to feel your energy once again. Welcome back, you guys. So Leo, this is going to be your Mars retrograde messages. Okay, so Mars went into retrograde September 9th of this month, of this year. And it's going to be in retrograde until November 13th of this year, 2020. Okay, so Mars used to be considered the god of war, so that should explain a lot about Mars's energy, especially when it's in retrograde. Okay, so some aggression, some people may deal with violence, debates, competitive energy, bullying energy, people snapping on one another and being snippy in how they communicate sometimes. Not that that can't happen without Mars being in retrograde, because it can, but Mars brings these energies about to teach us how to navigate our emotions when anger or frustration is amplified, okay, more than usual. And it's going to help us understand how to practice patience and wisdom and balance within those emotions. Now, on a brighter note, Mars is retrograde also, as I've been telling all the zodiac signs, it helps us and urges us and compels us to take the initiative in certain aspects of our lives, okay, because it rules the masculine body. So Venus is the feminine body, right? It's the divine feminine energy. Mars is like the divine masculine, the cosmic masculine energy, okay? So whether you're male or female, that masculine energy is really going to start, shifting gears, and get the wheel turning to get some things done, to meet certain tasks and get them completed in your life, and to not shirk any responsibilities within a certain circumstance or experience or project. Okay, so this could be financial, could be for your family, it could be relationships, it could be emotional or psychological. Whatever we have to improve, Mars is going to push us to improve it. Okay, and whatever is not in our lives for our improvement will crumble and fall, right? So let's go ahead and jump into your reading, Leo, for Mars's retrograde. Okay, overall energy, we have the Four of Pentacles, so I get the sense that there are those of you, Leo, who are kind of keeping to yourselves, which Leos, people will say, you guys are social butterflies, you guys are trailblazers, right? But I get the sense that you guys are coming across as this earth sign here. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, just kind of focusing on your security. But also this could also represent holding on too tight to something as well, to where you kind of put yourself in a box. And that's not Leo, right? That's not how, Leos are, I guess as a whole, but we as individuals, we're all different, right? Some of you guys may have earth in your chart, and that may be how you project yourselves. You guys are just kind of calm, cool, and collected, okay? But for others of you, there's something that you're still holding on to that needs to be released during this Mars's retrograde. And I feel that there are those of you, you're just going to be spending time alone, trying to figure that out, okay? So let's see what your oracle messages are saying. We have stretch. Okay, so exactly like I was saying, you're holding on to something, or you're kind of reserving yourselves and your energy when it's time to come out of hiding now, Leo. Like, there are those of you who you just haven't come out into the sun. You haven't really, maybe some of you guys haven't been on social media. Maybe you have a following and you just haven't really shown yourselves for whatever reason. We're going to get into it, in a moment. But this card's very beautiful. Like, it's just, look at all that growth. Look at how those branches just keep reaching in every single direction. That's you, Leo. Like, you represent the sun. When the sun comes out, everybody wants to experience it in some way, right? We all need the sun to some degree. So I get the sense, Leo, that Mars is going to urge you guys to kind of shine again. Even though this is not Leo season necessarily, right? Some of you guys may have had a really hard time during Leo season, okay? But it seems like this is like a different type of Leo season for you during Mars's retrograde. Is very interesting. It's almost like Mars's retrograde is going to be a season, even though the weather is going to be colder, depending on where you are in the world. You're needed. Your energy is needed. This is actually quite interesting because I'm a Leo myself. But for those of you who resonate with this, you're needed more than you think you are. People need to see you. People need to experience you. Someone misses you too, or maybe there's a few people who miss you. If you have a following, your followers or your audience really may, be missing you a little bit, right? Missing you. They're kind of feeling lost in your absence. Okay, and we have the sorceress. Okay. Sorry about the glare, you guys. And it says rituals, power, and will. So some of you guys may have been at home just kind of praying and just kind of learning to manifest your purpose. For those of you who are witches or clairvoyants or psychics or oracles or tarot card readers or some type of a spiritual guide, some of you guys are just kind of sitting back and just kind of focusing on your spell work and your rituals. But Mars wants you to understand how to put your intentions and your will behind what you're trying to manifest, behind your spell work, behind your rituals, behind what you pray for. Do you believe in what you pray for, Leo? Okay. So before we jump into your reading with the tarot, I'm gonna go ahead and read off. I'm going to read the cards, the sorceress, for you so that we can come to a better understanding of what that means for you, okay? So it says, it is time for you to act, to gather together your wisdom in an organized and structured manner and create a moment of power. This could mean a ritual to recognize the beginning of a new stage of the life cycle. Similarly, it could mean it could mean setting up an important meeting, ensuring you are correctly prepared and giving your very best throughout the opportunity before you. Gather together your energy, plan your strategy, and set your goals. Choose your time and choose your tools and meet with all the power you can gather. Before this meeting, whisper to yourself and your goals and your powers. Be sure to fill yourself up with strength and conviction. Raise your head high, straighten your back, set your shoulders, and do not allow any doubt to creep in at this time. Do your homework, be very prepared, and then when the moment comes, let all this energy and power and self-belief flow out in a very smooth manner. This will help you throughout a job interview, a case that needs to be made, and gathering together allies and others who believe in you. It will also counteract any kind of self-doubt, negativity, or jealousy that may have been impeding your progress until this point. Every ritual of self-empowerment will be divinely blessed at this time. You must work at bringing back your own power, at harnessing your strength, your strong and potent will, which has, until this time, been neglected and underestimated. You are a being of power and commitment. Let us see what you can do when you believe in yourself at last. Sorry, Leo, it's like I can't even read properly without stammering. But like I said, it's about how you have stretch here. Someone misses you, or you have an audience, or you have people who actually look up to you more than you think. For those of you who are advisors or counselors or school teachers, you're helping people more than you think you are. And it's time for you to step into your power Mars is really going to help you step into your power so that by the time Leo season comes back around in 2021, you're going to know exactly who you are. You're going to know the power that you have. And you're going to embrace it, and you're never going to allow anyone to cause you to question your abilities, whatever those abilities are. Right? So it's time to kind of get out of this box. Don't put yourself in a box. And if there are people that you surround yourself with, or people from your past that have put you in a box or told you that you shouldn't do this because it's weird, or don't do that because it's too far-fetched, or it's not practical, it's not logical, those are energies that have been influencing you for so long that you forget, or you've forgotten. Your soul is trying to remind you, hey, you're more powerful than you think you are. And the people who try to put you in a box, like a friend of mine told me, some people who put you in a box can see your potential before you even recognize it. So they try to contain that because they may feel intimidated by that energy, right? So pay attention to people who try to put you down, because they may be showing you that you actually have more potential than you have given yourself credit for, right? It's very interesting. So Mars, because Leo, you, whether you're male or female, your sign is masculine, right? You're a masculine sign. There is no way that you should be hiding your beauty or your energy or your light at all. There's no reason. Even though in your mind you may have created these reasons to make sense, but these reasons are not good enough, at least not for Mars or your ancestors. These reasons are not good enough for them. They want you to continue to find your power. Okay. 7 of Pentacles here. It's a lot of earth energy so far coming out for you guys. Some of you guys have Virgo in your chart. Patience, planting your seeds. The Moon card, Pisces or Cancer. Some of you guys may have Pisces in your moon or Cancer in your moon. Okay, or there's something in regards to your moon sign. Some of you guys have just been kind of sitting and gathering your energy. Some of you guys have just been sitting at night, just kind of thinking, and just I also get like this soothing energy. Some of you guys have just been planting your seeds at night. You guys have been working at night, or taking time to really love yourselves at night, you know, maybe take a bath or do a shower ritual. But again, this is all about you standing in your power and having this will power that you may have not have had in a very long time or ever. If there is a ritual that you can do each and every day, it can be a tea ritual, it can be a shower ritual, you know, when you wash your face or brush your teeth, when you drink your coffee or water or smoothie, going out for a walk. Those are all rituals as long as you put intent behind them. When you're walking, think about, okay, where do I want to walk to in my life? Where do I want to move forward to in my life? When you're taking a shower, think about what you're cleansing, not just off of your body, but what are you cleansing from your mind and your spirit? When you're drinking your tea or your water or your coffee or your smoothie or your juice, when you're putting intention behind what you're drinking, you know, put the intent behind like what you want to put in your body, what you want to ingest that's going to nurture you, okay? Physically and spiritually. But I just get the sense that there are those of you who've just been kind of sitting back and just kind of just enjoying the present moment. Some of you guys may have taken a break a little bit, and you guys have just decided, you know what, everybody else can fend for themselves, kind of a thing. I'm going to go do my thing for a little bit, which is fine, right? But the universe, Mars is letting you know, hey, you know, it's time to come out for real this time. You know, it's time to really come out for real this time. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, you guys are really taking your time. For others of you, if this is a relationship, there are those of you who are stretching. Okay, you guys are coming out of the woodwork, or you guys are finally coming out of your shell in your relationships, and you're showing parts of yourselves that you've never shown your partner before. You know, and this can be for those of you who have been in a relationship for maybe a year, you know, and this year has been, you know, a time where you and your partner are really getting to know one another. I just get the sense that you have had to practice a lot of patience with your partner and allowing things to unfold slowly and gradually. That's very beautiful, Leo. I like the energy that I'm seeing here. Just don't stay in hermit mode, you know, for too long. It's time to come out of it now. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and see what the Seven of Pentacles is talking to you guys about for Mars' retrograde. Seven of Pentacles for Leo. For Mars' retrograde. Seven of Pentacles for Leo. Bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So you guys have definitely been planting those seeds. You've been watering your gardens. You've been nurturing yourselves and your lives. Very rich energy here. You guys have pushed through the disappointment. You guys have continued to breathe life into yourselves and into a certain project or your relationships. And it's definitely gonna pay off. The wheel is turning in your favor. Good change is on the way. Embrace it. Okay, I feel like you guys are ready for this because you guys have waited. You've waited, and there are those of you who have been doing rituals. There are those of you who have definitely been doing rituals and praying, burning candles, burning incense, burning herbs. Cleansing your space, cleansing your aura. You guys have been doing the work with that, and that is about to pay off handsomely. Okay. And I'm also thinking about maybe putting up some videos at some point for rituals and spells. But we'll see. I'm just trying to understand, you know, YouTube and all that stuff, and you know, but I just feel like Leo, some of you guys have been researching how to do rituals or trying to figure out how, when you pray, how to amplify your prayer to cause things to manifest very strongly. Okay. Knight of Wands, yeah. You guys are ready. Some of you guys are dealing with the Sagittarius that you've needed to be very patient with. Some of you guys have dealt with are dealing with another fire sign who you kind of just had to plant your seeds. You couldn't just expect things to happen. You couldn't expect this person to trust you. You had to plant your seeds here and there. You had to take baby steps with them and just kind of, I keep saying plant your seed. You just had to just wait for it to grow. And I feel like they're growing now, and your person is starting to recognize, oh, Leo is actually doing the best that they can. Leo is actually, I see my Leo now. I get the sense for those of you who are dealing with someone else, like someone really sees you now. But if this is not just one person, this is other people. People are going to start really seeing, you're going to be traveling, or people are going to be traveling to you and wanting to connect with you. Seven of Cups. You guys got a lot of plants, a lot of seeds that you've planted that are growing a lot. You have a lot of options here. You're about to come into a lot of options, Leo. I also get the sense that there are those of you who you may not know how to feel or what to do with all of these blessings coming through. So that's why you guys have slowed down to understand, okay, what is it that I really want? What is coming to me? But I get the sense that some of you guys are going to have some unexpected offers coming through to you guys. Okay. You may have some gifts that are just given to you, you know, emotional gifts, gifts of the heart, you know, gifts of protection, clarity, getting certain predictions or dreams, physical gifts. A lot of gifts here in many shapes and forms. Then we have the Six of Swords here. So you guys are Mars is really going to push you guys to really come out of your shell. to come out of hiding, to come out of your cubbyhole and move forward, to transition towards this abundance that's about to come to you, Leo. But I get the sense that those of you who are watching this, you already know you may not know what's coming, but you already know that there are certain things that you have prayed for that are on their way. You just may not know like how they're going to come or when, or what it's going to look like, or how you're going to feel, but you know that there's something coming, that your prayers are going to be answered. Like I feel there are those of you, a lot of you who are watching this who already know that. You can feel a change coming. That's what I'm trying to say. There are those of you who can feel this change coming. You just may not know what that change looks like just yet until it gets here. Okay. So now we have the Moon card. So this is intuition. Again, the Moon card also to me speaks to me about like predictions. Like it's like you guys, or something about like, again, like you can feel a change coming. You feel it coming. And you're just waiting on it. Okay. Some of you guys have been speaking to the moon, doing moon rituals. Leo, for the Moon card here. You have the Three of Wands. So yeah, you guys can feel a change coming. You guys are ready. You guys are prepared. You guys know that something is approaching with the Three of Wands here. Some of you guys are sitting, or you're spending a lot of time around water, or maybe around the lake or the ocean. Some of you guys live in a place, or you're going on a vacation someplace that has mountains, or like a lake that's surrounded by mountains. And you guys just spend a lot of time there. Okay. There are those of you who are definitely you're about to walk into a beautiful chapter in your relationships, Leo. And it's because you guys just stepped back. You didn't try to control anything. You just realized, you know what, whatever happens, happens, and I'm just gonna focus on myself, which I think is great. Wheel of Fortune again. You guys are on fire. No pun intended, because you're a Leo and a fire sign, but like you guys are on fire here. Some of you guys are getting a really good night's sleep, or you're understanding how to implement certain rituals at night to get a good night's sleep, so that you're waking up feeling refreshed and feeling ready for the next day. Seven of Swords. Some of you guys haven't really been open to talk about what's been going on with you. Some of you guys are just kind of keeping things like close to the chest, kind of close to your heart. You're not really opening up about what's going on with you. You're just, because there are those of you who don't really know what's actually going to happen. Others of you, you're dealing with something where you don't have the facts. So you're moving forward, but you're slowly moving forward. You're waiting for some answers to come to you about something or someone. You guys got a lot of moon cards here. 3 moons. Very interesting. The Magician. So there are those of you who definitely are in stealth mode right now. You guys are just going to emerge. I get the sense, Leo, after Mars is retrograde or during Mars is retrograde, you're just going to emerge. You're just going to come out into the sunlight, and people are just going to realize, like, what has Leo been doing? Like, what have they been working on? How come we haven't known about this? You know, you guys will just come out with like an announcement saying like, hey, this is what's going on with me. Or others of you may just come out and you'll come out with some type of a project, or with a lump sum amount of money, or have moved somewhere. And people are just going to be like, why didn't you tell me this? Or like, how did we not know this? Others of you, you don't really see, like, you're about to manifest, you're manifesting something huge here, but you guys can't really see it. The universe is kind of keeping that under wraps, or kind of keeping that secretive. They're not really, your ancestors or your creator is like, I'm not going to tell you what's coming to you. I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen, because it's probably too good to talk about. That's what I'm getting. That's exactly what I'm getting here. I'm excited for you, Leo. I'm super excited. I get the sense that others of you are stretching in ways that you've never stretched before. Like it's like a silent stretch kind of a thing. You're not really announcing anything too much. You're not telling people what's going on. You're just showing people what has come into fruition in your life. You're bearing fruit without really telling people each and every time a fruit grows, or every time a tree grows in your garden, or a flower. You're not telling everybody about each plant that grows. You're just growing this garden, and then you reveal it once it's all finished. It's like the grand finale of a chapter into another beautiful chapter. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. So now we have the Knight of Pentacles here. So let's see what the Knight of Pentacles is speaking to you guys about, Leo, for Mars is retrograde. Knight of Pentacles for Leo for Mars is retrograde. We have the King of Wands. So there you go, Leo. This can also be a Sag. So some of you guys, again, if you're dealing with a person in a relationship, this person, you guys are moving slowly, but things are gradually starting to pick up. Now, for others of you, this is you, Leo. Like, again, you guys are about to come out of hiding, and you're going to be someone so different or just so bright that people are going to be like, something about Leo. Leo's glowing. Leo's doing something right. You know, it's going to be a very huge example to those who are watching you, right? Four of Pentacles, once again, keeping the cards close to your chest. Okay, taking things slowly, gradually coming out of hiding. Okay, some of you guys may only have 4 friends that you keep close. Some of you guys just have maybe not 4 friends, 4 family members, or 4 people, including your significant other, that you keep close. Some of you guys have 4 children, and that those are the only 4 people in your life that you care about right now. Okay, could be that too, and you're just taking your time, smelling the roses, right? 6 of Swords again, moving forward, but gradually. Enjoying every moment of the journey, right? Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, some of you guys are moving towards a better career. You're changing your career. Others of you, there's someone who sees you as like wife material, or you see someone else as wife material, or as it could be husband material, doesn't matter, but it's like you see someone as marriage material. You see someone that you're willing to live your life with, and you see them as your better half, or your partner in crime, kind of a thing. But I also get the sense, Leo, that you guys are just staying home. This also can be a witch. There are those of you who are witches, or you guys practice witchcraft. Doesn't matter what your religion is. Some of you guys just practice the craft. And this is what has gotten you through so much. This is what is helping you manifest. Because you're sure of yourselves. So there are those of you who are definitely, your energy from within is shining without, and people can feel it. People can feel it when they walk into your house, right? This is what Mars is going to encourage you to do, Leo. Everything that I've described in this reading, Mars is encouraging you to do this during its retrograde. For those of you who don't resonate with that energy just yet, but for those of you who do resonate with this energy, and you've been putting in this work, and you've been slowing down and just kind of focusing on what you want before showing it off to anybody, you guys are doing the right thing. You guys are doing the right thing. You guys are on the right path. It's time to emerge. It's time to come out. Right? So, much love and light to all of you, Leo. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Continue to shine. Okay? Stay safe and stay healthy. I'll see you guys soon in your next reading. Take care, you guys. Bye. you.